Good day. Welcome to the PSG Wealth Offshore Performance Overview for April 2026. Markets were mostly positive in April. The MSCI ACWI ended the month up by 10.17%, while the MSCI World was up by 9.59%. Emerging markets posted a 14.71% increase. The S&P 500 was up 10.49%, while the UK's FTSE 100 was up by 5.4%. Asian markets were also growing over the month as Hong Kong equities were up by 4.14%. Japanese equities posted a positive 19.13% return, and global property also gained 8.43% over the month. And lastly, looking at bonds, sovereign bonds were up by 1.13%, while investment grade bonds were also up by 1.12%, and emerging markets bonds also posted a positive 2.72% return. Over the month, Aberdeen, Net Group and HSBC appeared amongst our top performers, while 91 and MFS Meridian were amongst our bottom performers. As a result, 8 funds were included in our quantitative radar, while 7 funds were in our qualitative radar. And moving on to our solutions, the Global Preserver Fund of Funds USD class outperformed the sector by 24 basis points, with 2 out of 5 funds outperforming. On the other hand, the Pound class underperformed the benchmark by 2.16%, as 0 out of 5 funds outperformed the benchmark. The USD class was in the second quartile for the 3-year recommended investment period, while the Pound class was in the 4th quartile. The Global Moderate Fund of Funds outperformed the sector by 1.77%, as 5 out of 6 funds outperformed. The fund has managed to produce a second quartile performance over its 5-year recommended investment period. Looking at the Global Flexible Fund of Funds, the USD class outperformed the sector by 1.49%, as 5 out of 6 managers outperformed. The Pound class also outperformed the sector by 65 basis points, as 3 out of 6 funds outperformed the sector. The USD class is in the first quartile over the 7-year period, while the Pound class is in the first quartile over the 7-year recommended investment period. And lastly, the Global Creator Fund of Funds outperformed the sector by 1.05%, as 4 out of 9 funds outperformed the sector. The fund is in the second quartile over a 7-year recommended investment period. The solutions continue to produce consistent first and second quartile performance over the long term and are performing relatively well over their recommended investment period. And lastly, looking at our 3-pillar approach, even with the volatility over the year, the team still achieves the objective of delivering consistent above average performance at below average risk, while maintaining a competitive price. Thank you.